Hello everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me today. This is Tessan with Tessan Plays. We are overdue for an episode of Banished. This will be episode 10. I haven't been able to record as much as I've wanted to lately. But that's okay. We'll record today. I'm going to do as many as I can on my different games that I started recording as I can today. I believe when we left off, we had been working on the docket a little bit, and the new section of village stretch, I guess you'd call it. So the first villages, let me reorient myself so that I'm not lying. Alright, so the first villages went this way, all the way down the world. And then I did farming and, well, everything farming. And then I started it going this way. Here. We'll do that all the way down. So it looks like we have one complete. And we should add what do you call it? Oh, I went brain dead on you. This one looks like it's got the hunter and the gatherer. And we're even. We have every... So let's look what we got. 29 laborers. So let's make sure everything's filled up here. 2, 9. Right here, that's a brewer. 2. What is a... Yeah. And we have apples. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I got rid of what I had there and switched it out so that it's a brewer like that. So 6, well, I missed something. 8, not 9, 10, 11, but let's look at them. Carbon steel, iron, carbon steel. These are the ones I put down last episode. Might as well get them making the good stuff. Because it takes 1 log, 2 iron, and 2 coal. And... yeah. Alright. We got good wood going, look at that. Need to keep that going and not let them run out. And that looks like that right there. Let's put him a house. And then a stockpile. A wood cutter. I'm not even worried if there's already a woodcutter in this section, because you never have enough woodcutters. You think you do, woodcutters and, oh look, 74. We have 60 schools and 56 kids. I'm gonna say no on the 74. Firewood yard, that's what I'm looking for. I'm on my first cup of coffee, so brain dead. I don't mind. I even don't care if you make rude comments down below. I just don't care. I have cancer, I have chemo, and it has my brain, and I'm okay with that. In my world, I believe in acceptance and reality, and that's where I'm at. That's where I live. And you should too. Alright, they're pestering us over here at the boat, guys. Let's see what they got. Pull that up. Oh, we missed him. Oh well. We love you too. Sweet potato seeds. Let's peek if we've got those. Yeah, we do. I just saw it. You can also look this way, in case I haven't told you that. So we can dismiss him because look at that. Everything is up to par. But we can add while we're right here. We might as well do it. We're making jade statues now. Let's put 50 of those. Those are 250 each. 240. You can also check this way. So you have an overview of it's year 44, autumn. We have 122 homes and 197 families. So we are really slacking. So we need to build some homes. There's 41 students out of 56 children. Now if we look at teachers, each school holds 20 students. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So we're okay. We need to keep an eye on that. They're 100% happy and 100% healthy. But they're only 88% educated. And that's because we, whoopsie. That's because we, took in nomads. And that's what we were. We were nomads. We were banished from our society and we struck out as, I think, we were 6 families, 12 families maybe, with some food and some tools. I'm trying to use the arrow keys to move. So we need to get the houses up. So now that we've identified that, also we use it to make sure we have 22 workers. We need to let go of that L winch because remember we tore down that place because it wasn't working right. Some of the things aren't working right in the mod, but I still play it. The shepherd who would go find domesticated animals. I used to use domesticated animals as my form of trade. Reeds and domesticated animals. Reeds because they trade as 1 and domesticated animals because they trade at 250. Now you can switch that and use what is it? Trade animals. They do for like 250, 240. The salting house is working. We may not have salt yet. Let's continue here. So, I don't know what Santa's elf is. So we have 9 bakers, 10. I wonder why there's 10. Garlic bread, 2. Dried mushroom, 2. Dried fish, 3. Oh, I think maybe the ketchup just came on. We don't want 2 workers. 1 is fine. So I believe that's what just came on. I saw it change from 9 to 10 buildings, so let's add 1 more. And then beekeeper 1, blacksmith 11, 9, 1, 6, 1, a cure. Oh, that was our supposed to be doing marijuana that's not working. So let's see if that starts working. And then dairy worker, we should have dairy workers. Distiller, dock worker, 15 of 15, 6 of 5. Dredger, so we have 1 too many. 21 of 21, 1 of 1. 24 of 24, 1 of 1, 5 of 5, 18 of 18, 22, 3, 1, 17. Here we go. What is this? A miner. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make that 2 of 2. Well, let's make it 1 of 1 like we're doing everything else. One, 17 of 21. We're getting there. Where else they're at? Which those we just did. Oh, that's 10 ones. We're back at 18, 19, 20, 21. Alrighty. 1 of 1. 1 of 1. Salt boiler. There we go. That means the salt thing is up, so we'll put 1. Now we need to go to it and tell it we need 1, not 3. Stone cutter, 3 of 3. Sugar boiler, 4, 6. Trader, we can go up on that. 8 of 8. 10 of 10, and we're good. Back to the top. So we know all our things are filled, and we still have 16 laborers. So this is building materials. So let's take the stone, the hull components, the iron ore, the charcoal. We have a lot of stuff over here. The tin, and we could build fancy furniture, bricks, pewter, firewood. See, and we only need 7,500, and we have that. Oh, 70, 90. So we need 90 more. Let's double check. Since we still got so much money, let's go ahead and get that. So we need 1800. We can still get that in reeds. Thank you, sir. Oh, look. Let's detain them all. Alright, so our 60 nomads again, and we're going to deny them. Alright, so our food is 426,000. I'm still going to take this stuff meat. And we're going to add the jade statue at 50. He hasn't made that many yet, but dismiss him. And the seed trader, tomato seeds, cannabis seeds, we have both of those. Horses and trade these cows. We might start considering, we're going to go ahead and dismiss that one. So you can, again, we did the overview. You can look at production. And so you can see current, used, produced, and all of, if you're an analyst person, I don't pay any attention to it because I don't care. I just look at hard facts. Oops, we're out of food. And I'm okay with that. If you want to do hardcore analytics and math, because you can, this game provides you the ability to do math. I look at this graph and look, this is the ideal world for me. We have maintained and stayed even, and that's good. And that's just over time I've learned. And then there's tobads, and then there's trade items. So you can see what you've traded, and these are all those question marks are things we've yet to get. So we have sheep, chicken, pigs, llamas, beef, cows, horses, deer, bison, leghorns. So Frisian cows is what we need. And I remember last episode I actually accidentally turned them away. What I always try and do is build a Frisian cow section. So we're doing good here. I also like to put things two and two together, but that's not working. So these are almost built, so let's add a couple more. So you go under food. Somebody died during childbirth. So 20 of 20. Let's hit R. Put that in the back. And then let's make it easier maybe in the future. Let's have them clear that section. Let's go ahead and put some stockyards. Wood. Stone is the most important. Winter. So this is our taverns are off. So it's the icon. A barrel. Brewer. So I know I had placed several of those down, and they're one. Okay. So that will make people happy, and we should go around. I keep using the arrow keys trying to move. That's why I look like I'm not moving so much. So we have apple, cherry, peach, and pecan. North house. So apple cider. They're all going to default apple cider, and we can make cherry. Didn't I say cherry? Apple, cherry, peach, and pecan. Apple, cherry, peach. So we've done apple, cherry, peach. And we've done one of them berries, because the gatherer gets berries, and that should be good. And this is Taylor. So there's 318 people and 350 clothes. That's not enough. So let's jump that to 750. And she's making warm coats. Now, if you ever play Banished and you want to do the achievements, you have to go to a base game. If you have any mods whatsoever, even that soundtrack. I like that soundtrack better than the regular Banished music. So this is just a general goods merchant. And it has soybean seeds. Do we have soybeans? Because soybeans goes great in the soup. Brussels sprouts. That's like I said, you can look this way, or you can just click on a... it always seems like to me, see, I don't see them there. It always seems like to me it's quicker to click on a field. And I actually quite often keep a field open for that reason. Oh, I keep trying to use the arrow keys. So, soybeans. So no, we don't have soybeans. So let's get those, because that's used with when we manage to get the shipyard built, where there's sailors, they get lobster, oysters, and stuff like that. Whale meat, seal meat, and supposedly your citizens do better when they have a rounded diet. So the more different foods you feed them, the better they're supposed to do. That's interesting. My phone's sitting on the charger, yet it's almost dead. That's what I get for buying a fat item. It charges my phone, my Fitbit, and my earbuds, supposedly, but it doesn't charge the earbuds. So we need 6,300. Let's do 500 lumber. And, oh, look, we've got some jade statues. How many is 8 jade statues? So we need 2380 more. 2380. Boom. Trade. Dismiss. Now let's see what he brought us. He brought us 600 logs. Let's take them because we're still doing great. And let's take the 600 charcoal. Let's take the building supplies. The coal. Alrighty. 7065. Let's do 1,000 feathers. Jade statues. And 500 lumber. I always try and not take all of one thing just because I have it. 2145. And there's not enough space. Darn. Alright, let's get rid of the coal. And the jade. So we need to address that. We need 465. Now we need to redo the coal and see if it'll. We need to pay 3,600. Let's wipe out the feathers. And then 3,190. Isn't that weird? Alright, so we need to go. Oh, I'm trying to use the arrow keys. So we need to build him some stockpile. So he needs wood. You know what? Let's just. I don't like general stockpiles, but we're going to do a general stockpile so that anything can be put on it. And then let's put some storage buildings. What's that building? Oh, it's 73% full. And see, I didn't build that for a long time, but we're starting to be 100% full. So there is a. Do I have room? Yes. There is this thing under here, right here. An old castle. What do they want for that? 50, 251, 5100. That's acceptable. And that will help. So we had built out this little area and added some stuff, and we're still not finished. Let's add some more houses. We are. Ooh, that rain's making it hard to see, or I'm having a hard time seeing. Let's put 6 houses. And then this is our food processing. So we have 27 workers. So let's look at our inventory and let's look at our beef. See, 46,000. So we need 6. So we've got beef. So these are the regular, these are the regular butchers that go with each of the animals, which we have everything but Frisian cows. But we're also getting boar, which while I'm right here, let's put one of these dudes down. These guys get the weird things. So Chakari is llamas, Chevelle is horses, chicken, pork. Oh, look at the onions, beautiful. We need to make some pickled onions and pickled eggs. Pork, potato, pork. Yeah, so we need to go ahead and meet all of our butchers. Only we need to look at these. So there's one's beef. We need one to be fair, boar, duck, goose, hare. So we need 2 more, partridge and pheasant. So that is under here. Will it go right there? No. It will here. And then 1 for good measure. And go back to products overview. Okay, now houses. And we can see what we don't have double. And we can fix that in the animals. So what are they building over here? That's the bamboo to make the bundling shed. And I thought bought 10, so they should be able to finish that. We've got 10 builders and only 53 things, so we're doing good. So we have 1 making iron ore and 1 making tin ore. Good deal. And we need the tin ore so that these 2 things can start producing canned meat. How's our stone? 1,500, so we're okay. I'm not going to open that yet. And this is our advanced production area. And so right here we have a bar. And Let's see how far these people are having to go to work, because you can't build houses over here because they get sick and unhappy. When they were living in the red zone, they get sick and unhappy. That's not in the regular Banished. That's part of the mod. I just like the more layered complexity of having all these different things. So we were going to look at their houses, which you'll find under here, right here, paths. So you can click on that, and then that'll tell you how far they have to go to get to work, which that is entirely too far. So let's look at this guy. Again, entirely too far. So we need to see the circle. Let's build a bridge right here. And they will reroute. They will change jobs, and they will reroute based on what the job is. And then let's do a road. And we'll build some houses over here so that they don't have to travel as far to work. Alright, let's look at our new beginnings. We have, usually you look at, we got a school, we got a church, we have a trading market, which is full. So let's put them another one. So these are trade buildings, stockpiles, market buildings. Now this one takes up very little space. So let's put another one of these. If their trade buildings are full, that usually means the barns around them are full, and they are. And we did pretty good about staying up on those. And I really like yeah, it's this one. You have to be careful with the trading post. You can go in farther than there we go. Get another barn. Let's do the road. Alrighty. And let's put some more houses. Let's put the 2 stories. There we go. That'll be 2 for 6 houses. So let's put some more houses in between here. 2, 3, 4, 8. So I don't recollect we've built any houses other than 2 for these guys. So these are farmers of animals. So let's do the Boston house, and let's do white. Let's do 6 houses. And it's also full. 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 We were good on storage there for a while, but everything is full. And if it's full, they can't put if it's full, they can't put stuff away, so they'll leave it lay or stack it around. So let's go back to here and let's put one of these here. Our turns buildings. So let's go all the way as far as we can and put one of those there, and that'll help with. And I believe we have just oats, right? Rye and oats. Still no wheat. Soup kitchen. Okay, so do we have peas? Yes. Carrots? Yes. Onions? Yes. No potatoes. I thought we had potatoes. No, remember I accidentally turned them away? They've never come back. Alright, so we have peas. Let's see. See, we can't do... Oh, we can do chicken soup. Chicken, onion, carrots. So we can leave that one. And then... I think we got soybeans, but we've never done it. Pea, pork, and cream, so we can do pea soup. Chicken soup, let's see. Tomato soup. Oh no, we don't have cream. We don't have Frisian cows. Carrot, pea, and potatoes, so we can't do beef stew. We can't do tomato soup yet because we don't have milk. So we're just gonna have to do chicken soup. Oh wow. And that's where they're at. But that, they'll make, these guys were already running. They'll make, you know, close to 1,000 if you have one worker. If you have more than one worker, they'll make more. So storage seems to be our issue, and houses. So that's where our focus is. So, storage and houses. So they've already built that. So now they can put that in there. Full suit scotch, jade statue, gathering baskets, and trade llama. So we don't need that. So we know for sure, or I'm almost 100% sure that when you don't put down a regular trading post, nomads won't come. Because I have yet to have nomads come here. They've only ever come at the nomad well, which is right there. Now this irritates me, and this is where something's broken. We discovered that we had these, but look, there's no one in there. Oh, yes there is. I stand corrected. So there's not enough houses for dock workers. So we built, oh, they're built. Which means we need more houses. So these are dock workers. So let's go to here. And that will let us go here and see where they're having to travel. See, they're going off dock. So see someone that doesn't work on the docks. These are guys make, so let's put a little house for them. There's 3 of them. These are barrel casks and crates that you use for advanced food production. So, city workers. What house should we do? Well, there's 3 of them, so let's put 1, 2, 3. And then these are so it was pheasant, partridge, and hare. So let's do city houses, and these guys are all butchers. Let's turn it. And let's make their houses red. Alright, these are preservists. We've been waiting for them to come in. Let's do pickled eggs. Oh, do we have glassware? Oh, we'll worry about it later. Let's do pickled eggs. To start with. So if we want to do potted meat, we need pottery. So we'll get that going. Alright, let's get over here and see what we got. Livestock, seed, let's take the stone, sand, furniture, clay, bronze, glass, silver, pottery. So we saw we needed pottery, so that's all we can get there. 1865. Dismiss. And let's look. Lettuce and hops. Dismiss. Deer and trade horses. Oh, we came over here for nothing. So 153 out of 194. We're getting better. Let's E. Fisherman, vendor, farmer, trader, cure. Still, our workers. 2 of 2, 1 of 1, so that's 2, 3, 4. That's our salt, right? Yeah. And 5, 6. And not one of them live here. And that's what those houses are supposed to be for. So who's over here? Fishermen. So each one of these fishermen need a house. So go to here. Uh-oh. We're okay. We're still going to say no to the nomads. Sorry, guys. Sorry to tell you no. Alright, so here's the dock houses. So and let's go ahead and put 2. And let's go ahead and put 2. And they don't have a large storage either. Let's put storage. Storage. Did that take all of it? I think that storage took all of the... No. Yeah, that don't look right. We'll fix it if it's messed up. Alright, so who else is working way too far away from home? There's no one there. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, that means, let's go to vendor. That means workers have been one of one, right here. Workers have been diverted. 9 of 9. Okay, that is fixed. Alright, let's check our our woodcutters. 1 of 1. Let's make that 2. 2 of 2. Sawmill's fine. 2 of 2. Sawmill only needs 1. 2 of 2. We're good. What's that? That means, oh, I keep trying to use the arrow keys. That means one of our quarries has run out of stone, which the others are getting ready to, so we will unpause that and let that be built. So 153 out of 91 homes. These all seem to be good. We need to start putting a crop field. Can't see the road. It's there. So we should start putting a crop field. 12 by 12. And by 12 chickens, and then advanced foods. Before I do that, let's look at a windmill and see why I was wanting to switch windmills, because it doesn't carry oats, I think is what it amounted to. Where did my little windmill go? Make flour, wheat. Yeah, see, it doesn't have oats. So, do we have corn? Rye. It doesn't have oats and rye at the old windmill. So we need to replace those so that they're making the right so we were working here, right? Yes. So we could do this. It seems like this always does what it's supposed to do. Let's see. And then this is, so we'll do that. There's the residence. And there's the bakery. We'll put that one down as a test and see if that's right. I don't think that's gonna look right because it should be, maybe it will. Yeah, they're bucked up against each other. Let's see if we can get them to build that right away. And then we'll put one in every town section. Yeah, see, that's right. And let's go ahead and up that to 15 workers. We have one house. So where are we at? 160. Oh, we're at 1 hour. Not bad. We're 20 away. It was bad before. Our schools are still okay. We were putting out little fires this time. Okay, see the tinnery. The bridge has been built, so let's build these guys some houses as our last act. They have pretty rough working conditions. Let's do these houses. They also hold a lot of people. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they should have market. And storage. Storage that way. Storage that way. And then fish and pen. Do we have a lot of fish? I know we have a lot of beef. Yeah, 45,000 beef. So, and 64,000 fish. So we're going to do 10 fish and 10 beef. And let's do one worker. We're low on workers. And we're not going to take those nomads. Sorry, guys. And we'll end the day with this guy open so we can deal with it when we come next time. Thank you so much for watching. You know the drill on everything that people repeat non-stop. Y'all have a great day.